again with no interruptions. So basically, I just got interrupted by my mom, so I had to delete that file, aka that video. So I'm going to be restarting. So just some quick disclaimers. Deku did get One for All. He got it from All Might in his, weak form, and in his shark form, he can use it too. But here's the only catch. Wait, there's no catch. What you? So basically, I got information that King Shark is 9 foot under 5 inches. Okay, so that's basically the information I needed to tell you. And also, you see the Samehada in what's his name, in Deku's hand. Basically, I'm going to make Kisame a hero. He's going to be known as the number 3 hero. And his blade is shark skin, but he died in a battle, and before he died, he gave his blade to Deku. So now I'm thinking, should Deku's father be Gang Orca, or should Deku's father be Kisame? Gang Orca. Okay, so basically, let's get into this video. Deku, what are you doing here? Okay, that's not how Bakugo sounds. Sorry for doing that. Deku, what are you doing here? I'm in UA. I got the highest score. As this enrages Bakugo, but he just walks away. Hello, my name is Tenya Ida. Okay, that's pretty cool. You were the one who saw the true meaning to the test. You saved the girl. Okay, that's good to know. How about we have this conversation later? Okay. As Deku then transforms into his shark state just a little bit. Everybody, the teacher's gonna come and you might want to sit in. He doesn't really have good vibes. I can tell by his electric pulse. He needs a lot of sleep, bro. As everyone, they go to sit down, but then Uraraka, she just got to class and she says, "Oh, you're that boy who saved me." As then Deku's trying to say, buzz it off. And then Aizawa says, "Be quiet." As Uraraka's still talking. And then Deku says, "Leave!" "Little girl, did you not hear me?" "Who are you?" "I'm the teacher. And unless you don't keep your mouth shut, I will expel you." "You can't just shut up," Deku says, as she just sits down. So, yeah, Aizawa says, "It took you approximately 23 seconds to be quiet. We don't have that time to waste. Now, let's go out and do our quirk apprehension test." "What about, what's it called? Oh my gosh. Apprehension, what about the ceremony?" Yeah, I'm just gonna say ceremony because I don't really know. What about the ceremony? It's, if you spend your time on useless ceremonies, you'll never make it far in life. Listen, the society tries to hold us back by saying they're equal when they're clearly not equal to us. Some are born with quirks and some are born without quirks. Like Deku Midoriya. Can you please stand up to the platinum? As Deku says, "Yes, sir." "Now I want you to throw this ball." As Deku he says, yes, sir, as he turns into a giant 9-foot shark. And then he catches the ball. The ball is like in the middle of his hands. It's so small. And he uses a little bit of one for all and his regular strength as he throws the ball in the sky, making it go so fast it... Never mind. As Aizawa shows them the box score, Deku, 1,200. 1,200. As... Sorry, somebody was calling me on my phone, and that was so annoying. Yeah. As Deku, he then acts. Gosh. As Deku then go back, they do all the other tasks, but Deku, with all of his strength, and blah, 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 they then go to the swimming apprehension test. As Bakugo says, how can this help us? I don't know if they had a swimming apprehension test, actually. I'm just going to act like they did, because Deku is a shark. Let's see. Deku's clearly going to beat us. Yes, that's true. That's why Deku can't use his quirk in the water. Why? But as Aizawa turns off his shark quirk, he then realizes it's something else. It's so strong. It seems like the shark quirk is too overbearing. As Aizawa then drops to the ground, he says, "Your quirk. I couldn't erase it." Oh, that's the mere power of my quirk. As we then have a flashback. Your quirk is probably the strongest quirk in the world. Now listen, I said the strongest. I didn't say the fastest. I didn't say the most powerful. But your quirk is called King Shark. As Deku listens to his father, as his mother then says, "You don't have to scare him like that. It's not like his quirk can kill him." That's true, but I'm just letting him know. Oh, and if you didn't know, I'm from Atlantis, Deku. Yeah, your mother and I are from Atlantis. Thousands of years ago, there was a shark. They called him King Shark. He fought the hero. No. Multiple years and years. 100 years ago, there was a shark. He fought. He got human abilities, and he turned into a human/shark. He thought that he could rule the world, as then he went out to go fight the king of the sea. This man's name was Aquaman. But Aquaman knew that King Shark was coming. It's in the prophecies. So Aquaman was ready. He fought King Shark. Then in the end, King Shark stuck his tooth into... what's his name? Aquaman's collarbone. Aquaman knew that he didn't have much time left. So what Aquaman did was he stabbed the trident into King Shark, killing the human inside of him, turning him into a regular shark. The trident was cast down to the deepest pits of the sea, but the shark a legendary sword, too. That sword's name was Samehara. The hero Kisame, he died 5 years ago. You remember? I mean, he died a year ago. You remember? You couldn't save him. Or he was trying to save you while him and All Might were fighting a villain. He risked his life after he sucked all of his life force and put it into the sword. Then he tried to kill the villain, but he created this innocular explosion, pushing him and All Might back. The debris hurt All Might, as Deku didn't really know what his dad was talking about, because Deku was like 11, and he didn't really care. The debris, it pierced All Might in his stomach. But it would have been much worse if Kisame didn't save him. It would have been much worse if Kisame didn't put his life on the line. When he used that last attack, all of his quirk, and he poured it into Samehara just to stop All for one. And then All Might punched him with a Detroit smash. That was the end of the fight. As Deku says, I just won't use my shark quirk. As he gets into the water. On your mark, get set, go! As Deku, he races to one end. Then he comes back first place. Now you're saying, Ida, his reciprocal burst. Well, yes, he could have used that, but since water frequency is different from the air's frequency, basically, he had a little malfunction. I'm just gonna say that. And Bakugo, he had a little malfunction too because, he can't really control it that good underwater. And Todoroki, he could have just froze the ice and slid on it. But I'm sorry, that's not how it works. So, and Nenma, whatever that kid's name, Mineta, he got second place because I don't want to eliminate Mineta. And then just seeing that Mineta was able to scrabble up second place, Aizawa wants to see some potential in Mineta. And he wants to train Mineta in his ways because he thinks that it might be, good for him. Because, the sticky balls, he puts, if Aizawa trains him how to fight with the, thick robe that Aizawa has, the sticky balls can basically capture enemies and stuff like that. So, I've done too much babbling. First was, what's his name? Deku. Second was Yaomomo. Third was Bakugo. Fourth was Todoroki. Fifth was Ida. And we're just going to skip to the last two spots. Uraka and Mineta. Mineta was last. As Mineta's like, no, I won't get to do my Earthlings. But Aizawa says, no, Mineta, I see some potential in you. I hate to admit that, but I want to train you. He, of course, is thinking this in his head. He says, it was just a test. What? And he takes Mineta and he says exactly what I just said. As this is where we're going to be ending off this order. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and social media platforms. YouTube. We out.